Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again today, and thank you also for looking at all of those videos we did previously, and I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you for all of your comments, and we're going to try to do them better and better as we go. Okay. Today we are going to make a salad niçoise, and then I'm going to introduce you to all the ingredients we are using for this salad. Today I'm going to show you my version of the salad niçoise, the one I grew up with, and is also the one that we serve at Mirabel Tavern when we do it as a special. Here are the ingredients. We need Boston lettuce, haricot vert, hard-boiled egg, green bell pepper, tomato, black olives, I use Kalamata olives, and potatoes that have been boiled before, and I use also Yukongol potato because they have a very nice and buttery texture. We are going to use also red onion, and here you can see I have the tuna, so it's canned tuna or jar tuna like this one, and we have also anchovies. For the vinaigrette, it's a very simple vinaigrette with red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper. The only thing I wanted to mention is that it's called a salad niçoise because in Nice, which is in the south of France, they use a little black olive called niçoise olive. So the best way to check if your beans are ready is that you take one, you put it in the water, cold water, ice cold water, throw it apart, taste it, and of course it's good, so it's perfect. That was about 3.5 minutes because they are a little large, so they go there. And then you just put them in the water, cold water. Leave them here for about 2-3 minutes. Like this, they are going to cool down very rapidly. And when they are cold, you see what you have. Look at those things, are beautiful. And that's what you want. Very nice color like this. Alright, the first thing we are going to do is to make the vinaigrette. To make a vinaigrette, you put the salt and the pepper first. Why? Especially the salt, because you want the vinegar to disintegrate the salt before you add the oil. Okay? So here is the vinegar, red wine vinegar, very simple red wine vinegar. And we are going to put 2 tablespoons of that. Just 2. Then we are going to put the olive oil. Before that, I give a little oil like this. And here you put 6 tablespoons. As a rule, when you make a vinaigrette, you need 1 quantity of acidity for 3 quantity of oil, no matter which oil you use. So this is an olive oil. And then you put it on the side, ready to receive the other ingredient. The other ingredient is going to be, to begin with, the red onion and the bell pepper. So let's start with the bell pepper. We use a green bell pepper for this instance, okay? So this is the way we do it. We cut them like this, we open them like that. So when you cut them, you don't go all the way to the end, okay? We remove the core, because the idea is to have no seeds involved. And then I cut them in 2. We do a repeat with this one. Now you see, I cut, but I don't cut the whole paper. I cut from here, and then I open it up. Like this, it stays attached here, which allows me to remove that in one shot. Very easy, and no seeds involved. Then you see in the bell pepper, you have a lot of white part, little veins that are there. You know, you want to get rid of that. So you want just a nice part of the bell pepper. So when we are done with the bell pepper, we're going to do the same thing with the red onion. We have done that. Put everything in our bowl. Now the red onion. Don't forget we're in the month of April, and what happens with onion, garlic, shallots, and all of those ingredients is that in this season they start to grow. You see here I have half of a red onion, and inside you can see that part, you know, this is the part that's going to grow. You make sure that you remove it because that at times can be a little bitter. So if you do a preparation of food involving the onion and it's bitter, the reason is that you have used, you know, the germ, and the germ is not something you want to have there. So you just make sure you remove it. Okay, that's what we do. And then after that, like this, to take a bigger knife because this is a tiny bit bigger than I want. And then we make very, very thin julienne of the red onion. Okay, so those are going there. And what I like to do, those two ingredients combined together, I like to give them a little rest of about 30 minutes. The reason I do that is because the vinegar is going to slightly cook the bell pepper as well as the onion, and they are going to be a little softer like this. It's not too hard. So that's what we do. And that should be the base for our salad. So 30 minutes have passed. Our salad, is nicely marinated. Now we to cut the haricot vert in 2 pieces. Like this, they are not too long. Put them here. We do the same thing with the potato. We are going to cut them. So we cut them like so, then like so. And then we're going to make some little square of it a bit. And this potato are going to go right in our salad. So everything get mixed once more. Just before we serve it, we're going to rectify a little bit of salt and pepper if needed. We're not too sure yet. And then we are going to prep our lettuce green, okay? I use Boston lettuce. I like Boston lettuce because it's nice and pretty around the edge of the bowl that we're going to use. Now what I do for the lettuce is that I wash it in water with a little bit of ice, like I did for the haricot vert. Like this, the salad becomes very crisp again. I advise you to do that for any salad. When you clean a salad, you just put it in ice water, leave it like this for 10-20 minutes, and then you have a salad that is much crisper than when you bought it at the store. So here is my wife Mariah to give you a grain of salt, and we're going to put this salad niçoise together.
So, the salad niçoise can be made in many different ways. You can add artichoke, and what other things can you add? I noticed you have potato.
Well, as I was saying before, the traditional salad niçoise use the niçoise olive, those little black olives. But here, I do it with potato, with onion, string beans, and green pepper, because it's the version that I like and learned to cook when I was an apprentice.
Got it. Okay. This is a beautiful arrangement with, with the lettuce.
So we put the lettuce leaf around it. Okay. So to go back to what you were saying, in Nice there was a famous mayor, the mayor Jacques Médecin, and Jacques Médecin published a cookbook, and he said you do not put any potato in a salad niçoise.
And there's potato.
And there is potato in mine. He put artichokes in his, Now, just like Jacques Médecin was not exactly a saint, and just like the mayor you had in
Providence,
what was his name? Buddy something.
Buddy Cianci, I think is what his name was.
Cianci. So Jacques Médecin was about the same type of character. So if you want to read about him on I guess Google the guy, and you're going to see what kind of a person he was, which was not exactly a saint, as I said. So the next thing we are going to do
your version
is the tomato. There is always tomato, okay? So we take a nice beef-like tomato, we cut them in quarter. The salad niçoise is something that should be arranged nicely, that is a pleasure to the eye when you get it on the table, okay? So here I'm going to cut the eggs in quarter as well. A few eggs like this. I'll make sure that I clean my knife each time. Okay, so then we're going to put 1 piece of tomato, 1 piece of egg, 1 piece of tomato, and a piece of egg. So we go all around the edge of the bowl like this.
Okay? Decorated in a sense.
We kind of decorated, yeah. So. You know, in this country, we do something called the shop salad, which is also a salad that is for the pleasure of the eye to begin with.
Chopped salad or Cobb salad?
The Cobb salad, yeah, it's Cobb salad, you're right, you know, Cobb salad. And it's never really mixed together, you know, so it looks very, very pretty. Huh? So, here you are. And then when you are done that, you are going to put your olives. Huh? So, the olives can be just displayed around the salad like so. Very simple. And then when you have done that, you are going to put the tuna, the pieces of beautiful pieces of tuna. Huh? Some people nowadays in restaurants use a fresh tuna that they cook rare and that they put on the top of it. Particularly, I'm not wild about it. You know, it's fine, but it's not the classic thing. You know, so I prefer to do just regular tuna like this.
The classic niçoise is done with canned tuna. Okay.
So. And here we put the anchovy. And again, some people don't really care for anchovy, okay? Me, I just happen to love it. Do you like anchovy?
I love anchovy. Yeah. I like the saltiness
so,
of it.
Yeah, so you put a few little pieces of anchovy. I have a little hard time to get out of the jar here. So, but then, okay, you pick them. Okay, just display them like so. Look at that. Huh? Not too many, huh? Like this, it's fine. And then you remember, we use a tuna that is preserved in olive oil. So why don't you put
it with
put it a little bit like this? Okay. Now, if you buy a tuna that is in brine, of course you don't do that. Huh?
No.
Just if the tuna is prepared that way. So, and then you know what I like to do at the end?
Salt
make
and
sure
pepper?
to make sure my tomato, my eggs, everything is seasoned. Put a touch of salt and a touch of pepper. Okay. And here you have a salad niçoise. It's perfect for lunch, okay? So the quantity I gave you, you can do either a lunch for 4 people or a dinner for 2 people.
And this will be lunch for the Rouges this afternoon.
Absolutely.
For just family, and we can't wait to enjoy it.